Hey, my Taurus babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. Glad to be back and online and whatnot. YouTube, another story. Anyway, Monday. This coming Monday is March 1st, so this is going to be Taurus, March 2021. So on the top of the deck, look at there. Two of Cups. I'll be damned. Ideal happiness. Who the fuck knew? I told y'all. Thought I was playing. This is what I remember shuffling. I just shuffled the rubber cards. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. Many of you are in manifestation mode. I think most of y'all don't even know it. You're just thinking about shit, and 2 or 3 days later, shit just pops up. Like, here's your genie. You asked for it. You got it. But you are... all of us are, I think, right now in manifestation mode. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. The thing with manifesting, and as old as my old ass is, I ain't but a few strides away from 60. Work that part out. It has just taken me this long to know when you are trying to manifest something, I don't give a fuck if it's a dime. You can't go letting that air out of the balloon. And you're the balloon. So if you go and you stand in the middle of the street and say, okay, I'm going to manifest a dime in 20 minutes. And in minutes 5 through 18, you on your cell phone texting your best friend that you trying to manifest a dime. You know where all that energy just went to? That damn cell phone. You ain't gonna manifest shit. Period. End of discussion. Done. I just did the weekend update. The challenge is to stop worrying and start manifesting. But the piece here that I want you to know, shut the fuck up and manifest it. And then talk about it after you get it or after you do it. But don't go letting the air out of the balloon. And I think that is the biggest problem, one of the biggest problems people have with manifesting. Because they're so excited about, trying something new, different, that they want to go tell everybody. But you're taking the magic out of it. And you're taking it away from the universe by telling somebody that you did something. That's between you and the universe. There's your public service announcement for the day. You'll leave that there. Truth and hope. I'll be damned. Well, look at there. Look at the challenge of all things. The challenge you to be successful. Oh, yeah. Good times. Material harvest. Light. Positive movement forward, which you won't. Balance. Finally back in balance. Celebration. And wisdom. That's weeks 1 and 2. So, the front end of your overall energy pulls a 9 of Cups on top of the truth. Consolidating your dreams. Hold that thought. Hope. 7 of Cups. Obsession. You're in manifestation mode. The Strength card. Balance. You're like, what I need to be strong for if I'm successful? Yeah. Oh, Lord. Yeah, you need strength to be successful. Ask any successful, famous person. They will tell you you need strength. It just is what it is. But at any rate, not a bad read so far. The front end of your overall energy, the 9 of Cups. This is just all manifestation energy right here. Consolidating your dreams. Really, when you start adjusting what you see, you're also facing the truth in yourself. Oh, yeah. There I go. So you may be at a point, many of you may be at a point, take this as it's resonating. Grandmama say, eat the fish, leave the bones, don't choke on nothing, don't belong to you. taking pieces of your dream. So you may have wanted, I'm using this as an example because it's what's on top of my head right now. You may have wanted to create the happy family with a certain person. For whatever reason, that person's got their own karmic path trip to go on, and it's just not going to happen. Of course, with that, we're talking about days and weeks, months of pain trying to deal with that kind of situation. You still want that happy family, but it's not going to be with that person. That's that inner truth. Fuck. Consolidating your dreams, but that comes from facing that look out the window at the night sky inner truth type shit. That's where many of you are. That's how you're feeling. You're reflecting on the past. You're at the 9 of Cups, not quite at 10. The happy family shit. I did see that when I was shuffling though. So it's not far in coming what you're trying to achieve as far as relationships or any kind of domestic harmony. I think the same can probably be said for work as well. Maybe realizing because of the pandemic, trying to start a real business, a physical brick and mortar business, not going to happen. You may have to transfer your idea online. All of that is consolidating your dreams. All that emotional shit, all that water. But that requires that you deal with the truth. We had a pandemic. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Now it's getting ready to turn into an endemic, which means it ain't never going away. Somebody somewhere always going to have it. What the hell? But be that as it may, consolidating your dreams and facing the truth that you can't have all of it. You can only have a part, and you got to move forward, forge ahead, and figure it out, whatever that means. The back end with the hope and the 7 of Cups, manifestation energy, obsessing. And so this is not obsessing over the cute girl in the corner. This is obsessing over trying to manifest what it is that you want, the relationship. And they go hand in hand, really. Consolidating your dreams, facing that inner truth, and then seeing the hope that you can manifest whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Once again, more cups. You're going from the 9 to the 7, which is okay because they're pieces of said dream. You're consolidating. Hello? Yeah, that part. Yeah. And so when you're manifesting, you really are obsessing. It's like when you go buy a car. Most of us do not have a long 5-year plan about buying the car. We know we're going to get another car. We have a pretty good idea about when we're going to get another car. But we usually do it. It's usually about the time some shit happens. You either get into an accident or you just tired of riding your car. And you go into a dealership and you come out with another car. Now, the manifestation process started months before. The first time it hit you, I need another car. I'm sick of this piece of shit right here. And you let it go. You pretty much sent the message to the moon and said, look at here. When you get a chance. And there you are 6 months later with a new car. Or whatever. But it's another, for you, it's a new car. That's the obsession. Because you put that energy in it in that moment. I am sick of this piece of shit right here. That's a lot of extra energy because you're sick of some shit. That's the obsession. And then you let it go. And then the hope is there. You ain't got to articulate the hope. And, I'm hopeful. No, you don't have to say it. The hope is when you get to the dealership, they got the color you want. But you're not over-focused on it. You're just letting it happen. Once again, universe is too much. Not letting the air out of the bag. There's still a level of obsession. And so again, talking about consolidating your dreams, that all goes hand in hand. The challenge is to know that you will need strength as you move forward, even though you're going to be in a different light. You're going to be in a better light. That's going to still take some strength. So don't think you can just sashay your ass up, because it's not going to be easy. You're doing something new and different. And so it's going to take some muscle memory. You're going to have to do some stuff for a minute. If you're getting into a new relationship, you're going to have to drop the triggers from the old relationship and start on square one, scratch. That part. Looking at the first week of March, next week, the Two of Cups on top of the material harvest. Some of you are getting into new relationships. This person, this is brand new. This ain't no old shit. You two are lucky for each other. Could be a fire sign. I'm looking at all that red. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. However, whatever. Maybe even a little bit of Gemini. Whoever you're dealing with. The two of you separated. Alright. But the two of you together are, oh my God, in all caps. You're lucky for each other. You're able to heal each other. There's a level of balance. This is new relationship. This is not old shit. But if you notice their feet and the balance. This person is good for you, whoever it is. This is not going to be no easy thing, though. Not going to be no easy thing. Don't let your past, I'm looking at this fountain right here. And if you're cross-watching with Taurus, I'm going to say the same thing to you. Don't let your past and the shit in the background fuck with what you're trying to do right here. This may be foreign to you, Taurus. The way the person acts, talks, speaks, thinks. They may be from America, but just the way they do it is different. Get with that. And do your best to drown out the background chatter. Even if it's in your head, do your best to drown it out. Light with the Seven of Pentacles. Anxiety. Because you know this shit got some potential. You know it's got some potential. And you can make money. And be happy. And the sex is good. And life is good. But you worry. Oh, when you gonna melt the snow and let the little buds on the tree come out? It's patience. I know I saw that when I was shuffling. Patience. And I think it came out in the weekend update read. Patience. Yeah. Patience. Don't let the anxiety drown out the light. Same thing. Don't let that background chatter fuck up your material harvest. Because that's really, and for some of you, you don't even realize this relationship. And for some of you, it could be a business partnership. You don't even realize what's at the end. You have no idea. Don't let nothing going on in the background fuck up what you got going on or what you're trying to do. And again, I'm coming back to this Rebel card. Just don't say anything. Don't say anything. March might be a better month to listen. Again, you're in manifestation mode. And so don't let any of your cats out of the bag. Just do what you're doing. Follow your intuition and just do what you're doing. Be patient. Know that spring is coming. And I don't think, for those of you that this is applying to, resonating with, I don't think it's going to be spring before anything happens. Don't get that part twisted. I think by spring, you're going to be looking for people to help you break up the pentacles off the ground. Just saying. At the end of all of this positive movement forward, Page of Wands. At the beginning, transformation. Underneath all of that, making moves, positive movement forward. Fire energy. That Ram energy. Aries, what you want me to tell you? Some of you may be dealing with the Aries. It's going. You're going. And Whereas at the beginning of this deck, you may have been in balance and doing a nice little slow walk. By the time you get to this end, gone. Gone. Looking at the second week, that's funny. This came out for the weekend update on this side. Taking a leadership role and just doing it. This is what comes up for the monthly on the front side. Remaining in balance. Remaining in balance. I know the music card came up for your front end of your overall energy in the weekend update. So here's your balance. Maintaining it and progressing, persevering, whatever this means to you. Whether it's work or pentacles, to me always mean home and hearth. It's always earth there. So it could be home as well. Keep going. Don't stop. It's slow. Yes, I know. You ready to run a full fucking sprint and you still in marathon mode. Just do what needs doing and keep in balance. If you keep the focus on you, I'm not saying ignore anybody else, but just keep it on you and try not to get too far out. You should be fine as far as staying in balance, and try to do your best to stay away from toxic, bitchy, moany ass people that complain all the time. Every time you ask them how they are, I need the ankle up this morning and ankle hurt. Yeah, okay, you know what? Never mind. Stay away from people like that if you can. That will help you maintain your balance. I don't think we always understand the energy that people drag around with them and how it just kind of lingers with us. Again, here's this fucking caution. Keep manifesting, Taurus, and shut your fucking mouth. I don't know who's doing the talking. I really don't. Or who you talking to. I get strands of family, strands of, friends and people you work with, and you just busy trying to manifest on one hand and poking pinholes in the balloon on the other. Shut the fuck up. So you can get to this. There's a caution there. There's a caution there. And if you look closely, these aren't actual pentacles. Looks like it though, don't it? Walls are painted. If you were actually looking at that, it would be the walls painted. That's the manifestation. It's coming, but shut the fuck up. Don't lift your head up. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone. That right there. Whatever's going on in that second week, keep that focus on you. Stay in balance. Shut up. Don't talk. Understanding the wisdom of isolation. Not so much about repressed emotions here. It's about understanding the wisdom of isolation. Coming all back here. You may have to cut some people off that you don't want to hurt their feelings or some other shit. But do it. Because again, you're in manifestation mode. So there's no reason for you to have anybody around you sucking the damn air out of the damn room. Oh, hell. Okay, well, gotta put it where it is. For some of you, you got an ex coming back. So we start the third week off with Memories of Love and the Seven of Wands, negotiations. Somebody's coming back, they got shit to say. And they are going to show up when the fuck they feel like showing up. We're going to call when the fuck they feel like calling. They don't give a damn that it's nighttime and you sleep and smoke shit. They want to get some shit up off their chest. Those of you that have done the requisite work and put things out there in such a way that you may not have to worry about this. You may not have to worry about this. So if this is an ex and you put the kibosh on it, told whatever lie you need to tell to get the hell away from, got a man, got a girlfriend, moving to Jersey, moving to Africa, whatever, you will bypass this little tidbit. But the energy here is to know that they want to come back and they want to get into some kind of negotiation. Now, I'm going to say this. If you made the decision to cut somebody off, well, damn it, you made the decision to cut somebody off. Do not get caught up, and that's major energy, and this will throw you into another fucked up, funky ass cycle that you really probably are not trying to relive. And with this chick right here, Miss High Priestess, there's some dirty, underhanded manipulation goes with the High Priestess. I mean, come on, Priestess, come on, work with me. Deception and envy. So those of you that are thinking about taking a trip down memory lane, here we go, back here with Memories of Love, this is what you got to look forward to. I would personally, if it were me, and sometimes I don't listen to me, so I'm talking to me too. Anything from the past that has any kind of toxic, any kind of bullshit, any kind of, don't do it. Any misunderstandings that need to be cleared up, clear them up, and keep moving forward. And that 8 signifies 2 4s, rock solid stability. I would not be going backwards. Again, these wands signify Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius to me. You need to clear up misunderstandings with your past so you can get moving forward with whomever this happens to be. Just saying. You may have to have a conversation about some of this with them just to clear up any misunderstandings so they understand where your head is and what you're thinking, what you're doing. And if you hear me say this before anything happens, you might want to just take a preemptive strike and start talking about exes and whatever. And you know, I got this one ex that's crazy. Whatever you need to, however you need to work that out, that's there. 4th week, 9 of Swords on top of heartache and loss. Y'all can come out of this. Some of you are still trying to hang on to this. It's okay to come out of this. You don't have to impose yourself because, you know, you had your heart broken. See that it's underneath this Memories of Love and the balance up there and the 2 of Cups. I'm not lost on that. But again, don't get in your head about things that have happened to you in the past. Now, just heartache and loss is not current. And if you notice the color of the card, that bluey, purpley, indigo-y, all in the dream sequence type shit. And the same can be said for your dreams. Don't get caught up because somebody is all in your head. Some of you may be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, trying to fuck with your shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. And don't put yourself in some self-imposed prison because your ex says some shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. With the Queen of Wands and the financial and material changes, here's where you become aware of your standing, of your new standing. And you see how everything is just all kind of pretty and all new and green and fresh looking and shit. Yeah, that part right there. Even though I'm a pentacle baby, this bitch is bad right here because she's about the action that you put into making the necessary changes. For some of you, this may be a new relationship that's moving at the super speed sonic sound type shit, and you decide that you want to go into business together or want to do a project, a money-making project together. Here is the good signal for you to do that because old girl is about her shit. She's sexy, she's confident, and she'll blow the socks off anybody trying to fuck with her. That part. So you got the energy here. This energy is really kind of pervasive throughout the month. So anything that you're trying to endeavor, as long as you ain't telling nobody about it. Okay, that part. At the end, them hopes, them wishes, and them dreams coming true. I don't, in this deck, this talks about detachment on this side. I don't feel the detachment from anyone. However, I do feel the detachment from your past. And because you have that, and if you remember from the weekend update, that part right there, making peace with your past. Well, now, we done flipped the script. Every time you get to the end of March, we are seriously talking about detaching, cutting off the path. And those of you that don't get caught up in that, this is where you'll be, and this is what you'll have. A triumphant success. And all that pinky purple shit there. There's romance in this. There's romance in this. Follow your intuition when it comes to romance. I'm going to leave this out, because I have pulled it out 50 times. Follow your intuition when it comes to romance. I know some of you may be into a relatively newy type thing. And you may be trying to put the brakes on it because you're not sure. Maybe some pseudo or false red flags. Again, this is new shit. So don't let what they're doing have you acting like somebody else is doing it. Everybody does shit for different reasons. So don't let a new person trigger you off of an old person's shit. That's what I'm going to say about that part. Don't let an ex get up in your head. That 9 of Swords is talking to me. Don't put yourself on some kind of punishment. He said he was coming back for me. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anything that you're hearing from your past, any kind of promises that are being made from your past, I bet you my next 3 paychecks is bullshit and lies. Every ounce of it. So anybody coming to you from your past, especially if you had a rocky situation ship with them anyway, anything they're coming at you with right now, it's all lies. They're not going to be able to keep not near promise they're talking about. So foretold is forewarned. You are the best thing to ever happen to you. You are loved. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. I told you, a project with a partner, new project. Go ahead, get it out there. Do it now. Quit waiting. You are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. You are loved. You are the best thing to ever happen to you. Go easy on your ass. Buy your own damn drink. Self-love. Take care of yourself. All systems are go for new. That's what I'm going to tell you. That's the most general for the collective. That's the most general thing I can say. Go for the new. Do not dick around with some old shit. I don't give a flimsy fuck how good they make it smell or what kind of perfume and cologne they pasted all over some shit. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. If you went to a dealer, an old car dealer, 2 years ago and they sold you people, don't go back. I don't give a damn if they offering to give you 200% over the asking price for your car. Don't go, because it's all bullshit. And in the end, you will be devastated. You will move beyond hurt and loss. You will be devastated. I know the road to the new is not solid yet, but it's the road to the new. You're not just going off the Dimensy Lane path some damn where and get lost. You're on a new path. You definitely have a destination. Know that, Taurus. Know that. I love y'all. Have a good month. Bye, y'all.